HEDERA HashGraph has almost 10x'd in the last 3 months. Is there room for another 10x from here? Let's find out. It's 2021 and the crypto space continues to grow at a seemingly unstoppable rate. Despite pullbacks and corrections, the market marches forward with tokens hitting all-time highs seemingly every week. With a widely agreed upon 6 months remaining of this bull run cycle, HEDERA HashGraph stands out to make massive waves and massive gains in this space. The total market cap is hovering at around $2 trillion mark, doubling in the last month or so. The bull run still has months to go according to the golden bull cycle ratio, which predicts the lengths of bull runs based on the distance between cycles of the bear market, the Bitcoin halving and the subsequent bull run. In the previous 3 cycles, this has already been incredibly accurate in predicting the bull market's eventual collapse, and this often happens when a final euphoric run-up in price triggers the bear market, or a large correction that the bull market cannot recover from. Many think that this time will be different, and that the bull market could continue for a few years due to institutional investment amongst other factors. And either of these instances could turn out to be the case, but smart investors will be prepared for both eventualities. Said smart investors will very likely be taking profits on the way up and on the way down in the market in order to minimize the risk to their investments should the market turn against them. At some point the bull market will end because it cannot go on forever. However, data suggests that there is still around 6 months or so in the bull market remaining, meaning there is still a good amount of time to make some massive gains in the cryptocurrency space, especially with altcoins. This time around we're going to be diving into HEDERA HashGraph and why it has the potential to do another 10x within the coming months and how they are innovating in the crypto space. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research about our more obscure altcoins, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. HEDERA HashGraph is a cryptocurrency that has performed extremely well in the past year, and it doesn't seem like it's going to slow down anytime soon. HEDERA HashGraph, or the HBAR token, has more than 10x since the beginning of January and is currently sitting at an almost $3 billion market cap, landing firmly in the top 100 projects. With the market cap still under $3 billion, there is still a good amount of room for HBAR to grow, especially considering how much pump there is likely left in the bull run this year. Also, given the wide array of partnerships made and the work being done by the HEDERA team, it's no surprise to see HBAR breaking all-time highs. HEDERA is backed and governed by huge industry titans such as Google, IBM, Boeing, EDF, LG and many more. And when you consider how much adoption HEDERA has managed to garner already with top institutions around the world, it's likely that they can continue the trend and onboard more businesses onto their protocol in the future. The trend of adoption will likely continue to rise with more institutions being onboarded, increasing the network effect of the protocol. Metcalfe's law states that the value of a network is the number of participants squared, and if HEDERA can continue its good rate of adoption, it's very likely to be a success in the future. With so many great partnerships and already very positive price action recently, it's likely that HEDERA will continue its momentum in the coming months, especially with the bullish macro trend of the bull run to consider as time goes on. When taking a look at the fundamentals, HEDERA HashGraph has a massive amount of promise going into the future. HEDERA HashGraph differentiates itself from the rest of the crypto space by not actually using blockchain technology, but instead uses a revolutionary consensus mechanism in which their gossip protocol sends message out to nodes at an exponential rate, creating a graph, hence the HashGraph token name. This groundbreaking approach allows for transaction times in mere seconds and average fees of an insanely low $0.0001. On top of that, HEDERA is looking to tokenize the global economy with the launch of its HEDERA token service, which allows for the minting and management of new digital assets. That means fungible tokens as well as NFTs. Given the huge growth of the NFT market in 2021, the HEDERA team is clearly showing they understand the future of the space and are taking steps to solidify themselves not just as a token but as a platform. The tokenization of all assets, or the Internet of Money concept, is something which is becoming more and more prevalent in the cryptocurrency space, and is one of the key concepts to consider when looking at the adoption of crypto in the future. Being able to tokenize every asset in the world and then trade them freely on the exchange is massively bullish for the protocol, as it opens up potentially trillions of dollars of capital from all around the world to be used in the global market. The velocity of money in this scenario cannot be understated, with transactions with previously relatively illiquid assets becoming almost instantaneous, and this could revolutionize the way that value is exchanged in the future. With current systems such as real estate sometimes taking months or even years to settle a transaction, with various complicated fees paid out to middlemen such as stamp duty, estate agents, settlement fees amongst others, it can't be understated how much tokenization could revolutionize these outdated systems. In terms of adoption, HEDERA is working on new partnerships constantly around the world. The HEDERA Hashgraph team is constantly working on new partnerships on a global scale, which is of course very bullish for the protocol and the price of the token going into the future. The more recent partnerships include AVC Global, a US-based supply chain company, the National Health Service in the UK for managing the cold chain tracking of vaccines, and SUKU, a supply chain as a service platform that migrated from Ethereum to HEDERA Hashgraph, proving to be a strong competitor in the space. HEDERA also continues to push for decentralization by adding 2 more companies to its governing council, one being Standard Bank running a node from New York in the US and then eventually in South Africa, and the other being EFT POS, an Australian company hosting their node on Amazon Web Services. Companies have even been using the protocol for things like advertising, which is of course a huge part of the financial market. AdStacks, an advertising platform that allows potential advertisers to make, buy and verify campaigns themselves, recently surpassed 2 billion advertisement events on the HEDERA Hashgraph mainnet. With a reported 3.7 million daily transaction volume, AdStacks alone pushes for more transactions on HEDERA than Ethereum and Bitcoin combined. Taking a look at the technical analysis for a moment, HEDERA has had a huge climb from around 3 cents in March of 2020 to almost 40 cents in April 2021. The price of the token is 10x between January and March of this year. An investment of $10,000 would have netted you a whopping $100,000 in only 3 months. The price of the asset has been consolidating after a massive recent pump ranging between 30 to 40 cents. More recent investors, however, should not be disheartened, as the 30 cents floor seems to be holding strong, and given the bullish momentum of the market and with a market cap of only 2.6 billion, there is still plenty of room to grow from here. With the continual flow of new partnerships and the general trend for layer 1 protocols to pump and their involvement in digitizing assets at a global scale, and a price of $3 or even $4 per token could reasonably be reached in the final euphoric months of the bull run. Given the constant push for the team and their strides for innovation in the revolutionary consensus algorithm, HEDERA Hashgraph is looking to be a big player in this bull run. The HBAR market cap is only 2.7 billion and has much more room to grow when compared to other layer 1 protocols. A 10x would bring its market cap to around 30 billion, and given the parabola at the end of every cycle, it's easy to see how HEDERA can perform exceptionally well in the remainder of the bull run this year. So what are your thoughts on HEDERA Hashgraph? Do you think it will hit $3 to $4 in 2021 to push to a 30 billion plus market cap? Let us know in the comment section down below your price prediction for HEDERA in the future, and your reasons why you are or aren't bullish on this project. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only around 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.